Gonna try to get warmed up and do some leggies. Do some safety squat bar stuff. 4.5 months out, boys. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July. Oh, had to get a little refeed day in yesterday. I was stuck being hungry and tired for like a couple days in a row, so I was like, all right, gonna have to eat a little more, which we did. It's fine. But yeah, we got to try to get a good week of workouts in. And of course, stay on the grind with Diablo and stuff. So that goes. Oh. I feel like with only one earbud, I might just want to not listen to earbuds at all. I'll be done. I haven't been doing a whole lot of squats. I've been doing like HEX bar stuff. Well, we might want to try to squat today. See how it goes. But yeah, we had a massive month of Diablo, and then had like a 3-day break, which is crazy, and then had a nice little weekend of wedding celebrations. And now, we gotta figure out where we're at now. Get back to it. Swole looking skinny, looking teeny tiny. But we're not even really like that lean yet. But I am feeling it quite small. That's gonna be how it goes for the next like couple months. Gonna be teeny tiny small boy. But that's kind of how it goes when you're trying to get ready to compete. I feel like a little teeny tiny small boy. It's all good though. That's how it's gonna be. We'll get our game in a little bit. Probably try to get on there by noon, I wanna say. If the gym stream is starting around 9 today. Get on there around noon. Might as well adjust our schedule ever so slightly again. We're more on the earlier start side. So we don't get absolutely destroyed by the heat. But it's not that hot yet. But it will. It'll get there. How the games coming along? I think they're going pretty good. Mostly like most of the games sort of are centered around like losing weight right now, so I'm not gonna get a whole lot bigger or stronger at the moment, but you know, we're still doing our workouts even when we weren't streaming them. What's up, Waylon? Even when we weren't streaming them. Still working out a little bit. Yeah, the idea is to try to hang on to muscle. Oh yeah. Try not to get too skinny too quick, but we do have my competition in November, so we are, as the title would suggest, 4.5 months out, is that right? Yeah. 4.5 months out, which is maybe a little longer than what we actually are, but yeah. Getting there, man, getting there. On the way down. Gotta make sure we don't get too skinny too quick though. That's not really what we're looking to do. Because 4.5 months is still kind of a long time, but try to get nice and lean. Not lose all my muscle, you know? Things that reset, bro. That's a freshman extra part, I think, bro. You're trying to get too skinny. Too quick. Well, we've been holding pretty steady around 192 recently, so that's fine. Eventually, we have to push it though. I'd love to do a little squats. So I feel like my hip mobility is not that great. We'll see. Thank you, Sergeant Thief, though, for the prime, man. Appreciate it. Did you get a new badge? From doing that sub? Is that what happened? if it's like a prime refresh, then you can click like refresh the page and then share it. I'll pop up. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of squats. My hips are kind of tight with them. What we've been doing is a lot of HEX bar. But HEX bar isn't really quite full range of motion, you know? I would do a little more squats today. Oh, I do prefer the HEX bar. It's nice. Ooh. HEX bar is nice. But we'll do HEX bar like back day too, probably. I'll try to start the day after squats. I don't have to do too many, but we'll give it a shot. See where we're at. What is that? That's Banging Guy class. What is that? Definitely haven't heard of that one. News to me. What's up, Mr. Reggie? 37 big ones. Oh my goodness. What's up, dude? Come back for a couple days off, really. See how it goes. Crazy, crazy month of Diablo. Couple days off. Can go chill with the fam. Didn't really get to work out while I was gone either, which is whatever. Think you enjoy this more than Diablo? Yeah? That's fine. We'll do both. You mean that you enjoy working out more than Diablo, or you enjoy the gym shooting more than Diablo? Either way, that's cool. 10-week cut, oh yeah? We got muscle max with 3 months big flex to you and white knife to 102. Thank you guys so much. 10-week cut, oh snap. I think I still got like 18 more weeks of dieting down, yeah. I think so. And that's the theater F you up, yeah, it'll do it, it'll do it. Yeah. We'll have to try to get back in rhythm a little bit with the training. What deficit do I start with when I start to diet down? Probably like 500 to 700. You got this, Reggie. You got this. Just stick to it. You'll be fine. I think the tricky thing for me is I gotta not push too hard, which I haven't really been. We lost weight pretty quick in the beginning, so I've slowed things down to teens. But yeah. Yep. What we can do though is we can hit you with the quick Banskis. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. Trying to get too skinny. Trying to get too skinny too quick, but yeah, that's the secret, is trying not to lose all of my gains. You know what I mean? Trying to lose all of my gains. We'll see. My arms definitely just like vanish as I get lean enough. We'll see. So far, so good. 192 is not looking too bad. Actually, it's looking relatively sharp. For 4.5 months out. So I think I can probably spend a little bit of time not dieting too hard, but I still get hungry, that's for sure. We shredded absolutely, yeah, that's the goal. Have to. I'm definitely not gonna be like bigger than anybody that I'm competing against some stage in the World Championships, but if I can be pretty well conditioned and closed well, that can help. I can do it. So we'll have to see how it goes, but you definitely don't want to, lose all the size that you've got. But part of that's also peaking. Probably, I think, just being like full of, instead of like all like strung out, you know? Trying to show these legs some love too. Muscles are weird because their leverage changes so much. Not a nice little power belly anymore. Woo. What's my calories right now? Like 3,200 a day. Eating what feels like a lot of food. But still definitely can be hungry at that amount. Yeah. Definitely can still be hungry. But again, we don't need to be losing weight too fast right now. We're already kind of like getting close to 191, right? And 16 weeks out, being 191 right now is like, I mean, that's a little bit more than I need to be. You know, like, so you can spend some time like eating a little more and feel a little better, almost like doing like, not really like a diet break, but like you have like chill phases and push phase with the fat loss, right? As long as when you're chilling, as long as you're not eating like a surplus and like putting weight back on, you can kind of just coast for a second, right? Like there with guys, are you closer? Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I have to bring them down. I mean, I'm still like in a deficit at 3,200 with my activity being how it is. It's not a big deficit, but I could, hit maintenance for a little while if I wanted to, but it's okay if I don't. I just gotta make sure I do the refeeds when I need to, and even have like kind of big days, like big refeed days, even going into a surplus when I need to. My body doesn't get too toasted. Like over the weekend, I was hanging out with family and stuff, but I was like tired and hungry all the time. And if that starts happening for more than a couple days, probably need to get a decent refeed in so that my body can like realize that it's okay, But we were also off our normal workout schedule and food schedule and whatnot, so it's not super, surprising to. And finally also take a break after like a crazy month, so. Like I said, we got a little bit of a big refeed day in yesterday. And then we'll try to get after it this week. So. But even after like big days like that, you don't really gain weight. So. But yeah, the idea is to continue to lose weight, but still have enough energy for everything I gotta do, including bodybuilding wise, like half decent training sessions, That's the goal. But yeah, the calories will definitely come down as we go. But I tend to diet pretty far out, pretty slow. So what it allows me to do is, like I was saying, when I need to, I can do like push phase. I can do some periods of time where I go a little bit more aggressive with my deficit. You actually like really start shaving off body fat, and you can kind of coast for a little while too, right? I make use of periods of time with more aggressive deficit, and then still deficit but less aggressive, so that you can have a little more food in your system, but you're not really like undoing the wedge. Usually what I notice that happens with my diets is I will see the efforts of last week like the next week. So whatever has happening in my body this week, provided I stay in a deficit, it's gonna show what happened last week. So we'll see how it goes. That's just, maybe I'm making that up, that's just kind of how it feels. And there's also like residual burn too, like even if you start eating a little extra, you still see what happened what you've been doing over the past week or so the next day, or the next week. So we'll see how it goes. It's like your body almost has to build momentum. I don't know if that's scientifically supported, that's kind of how it feels. Get warmed up. Let these legs get acclimated. Some squats. And it's not getting real hot right now, but it will. So we're gonna start getting up earlier. Which means my nighttime streaming, and going along with that, my walk schedule will be a little bit different. Stage weight, I don't know, it'll be different this year. Probably mid 180s. If I'm a little leaner this time around, that'd be fine. But generally that mid 180 is low 180s or even high 170s at my lowest on the scale in the morning. And then leading into the show, you eat a little more to fill out. But yeah, I'm expecting like mid 180s this time around. Maybe into the high 180s, like 187, 188 maybe, if I've gained some good muscle. But I also want to be maybe even a little leaner than last time. So it can be done. It can be done. It's gonna sting a little bit, but again, it doesn't have to sting too hard right now. And it hasn't really, except for this past weekend was pretty tough. But my meals got real stretched out. If that happens, you get tired, so it's all good. And I definitely get hungrier if I don't work out, like at this point. So we didn't really get to do very many good workouts while I was there. So your body's just like, oh cool, we're chilling, nice, let's eat. And I was like, not really, so. Didn't really eat any extra most of the time, but I did eat extra this time. Yeah. Are you gonna be able to sell it, White Knight? Because I know that you owned it, so is that gonna be able to give you some capital to a nice different kind of place? Because I know that you worked pretty hard to get that one. Nice. Hopefully you can make a nice move. Move from whatever is it, KS at Kansas or something like that. Arizona would be spicy. Yep. Spicy. Oh man. Ugh. Be zesty out there. It's a bog. I'm saying we're doing our thing, man. Gotta get warmed up for the day. So we can knock the rust off of just not training for a little bit. I mean, really, we should be rested. We weren't walking, we weren't working out. Really, we had a good briefing day yesterday, so today should be a relatively good day to get some work in. And first gym stream in almost, not quite, almost a month. Thanks so much, man. Big flex for it, dude. Welcome back. The Diablo drop-a-thon was real. It was real. That last month may have been our best month ever on Twitch. Or, if not that, in like top 3. So, kind of insane. It was well worth it. Now we can get back to work a little bit on our normal style and see how all that goes. Diablo still is their gaming focus, but I don't imagine it'll be quite as crazy as the drops and whatnot. All right. Grinding or clicking noise in your hip? I don't usually, but it doesn't hurt. It's probably not bad, right? Yeah. The D4's been going great. Oh yeah. That's troll White Knight. That sucks. Well, hey, if you gotta make a move, gotta make a move. Yeah. Here's what it is. But yeah, D4 was sick. Still will be. It'll be good. We'll do more of it. But yeah. I might have to shift the schedule a little bit, but sometimes taking that little, oh, let's do this. Taking that little break kind of affords you the opportunity to do that. Kind of reallocate your time. Still should be getting in like, 10 hours total of streaming if we do the gym too. But it'll be like 5 hours on the front end and 3 hours on the back end maybe. So it will be less walking, but that's okay. That's okay. Oops. Part of my concern is also that I was like, it felt fine, but 4.5 hours of cardio, even if it's like ultra low intensity, it's still kind of a lot. So we'll see. Just gotta try to figure out a way to still get some rest, still get some sleep. Oh yeah. I mean, I've been working out pretty consistently, but I expect to be pretty sore even after this, right? There's Mervin. I knew you'd be glad to see us back in the gym stream. I knew you would. Thank you, man, for the 22 months. Welcome back. Now, some of you guys are real big gym stream enjoyers, but you can't really fault me for locked in that 24/7 2K plus viewer Diablo stream, right? You can't really fault me for that one. That was pretty juicy. That was pretty juicy, but we'll turn on the 100 viewer gym streams again. Just because I want to. Again, I still might move this to some other channel. I'll think about it. I just didn't want to fuss with it today. Eventually we might, yeah. We will see, we will see. Yeah. You gotta hit it while it's hot, man. It's part of the deal. That's part of how all this works. You gotta hit it while it's hot. And we did. It was, like I said, top 3 most productive months in my 12 years of streaming on Twitch. So, hell yeah. Had to do it. Had to do it. But we'll do the gym stream still. Like I said, it just might be overall better to move the gym content to a different channel, but we'll see. We will see. Lower back is definitely important. I need to work on mine too. I won't be deadlifting today, I don't think. Unless it's like hex bar deadlifts. Yeah, my lower back needs to work too. Just keep it all healthy and whatnot, right? Yeah. Good luck in the games. So somebody actually has the name Games and Gains on Twitch. I'm like, I might call something different, even though it is my brand, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I actually saw that somebody has the exact same name. They must have liked it. That's how it goes. But the thing is, we weren't really doing any gaming on the games channel though, so. It would just be lifted in the morning. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yes. That might be part of the plan. Warmed up. Feels alright though. Don't feel too bad. How do you feel? Getting past being unbalanced while squatting? Try to just keep squatting. Increasing leg skies? Yeah, squat, yeah. Or if you're not able to squat, just train them legs in a way that you can, right? Yep. Yep. Do it. I think my squat's pretty unbalanced. I just keep squatting. I don't know. Just keep going. I think like my left side dip's pretty good. But I don't know, man. It feels worse when I try to do it a different way, so I just don't do it. I don't think you can stream the competition, no. It's like that's their own stream. It's kind of thing they want people to like pay for it or watch, I think. So yeah, we'll vlog it though for sure. We will vlog the event, and of course we'll be streaming the gym thing here every day, right? That's the kind of shoes that I'm wearing right now. I like them. I like them. Dino. No. Yeah, the plates under your heels thing, that's like if you don't have very good like, ankle mobility, perhaps. No. I mean, bodyweight squats can still get the job done. Definitely. That's the kind of shoes I'm wearing right now. I like them. Like a real like low profile. Zero, like XERO. They're probably all fairly similar. These are the ones that I have. They're good. I like them. I've always kind of preferred to have like shoes, not always, but like over the past like 10 years or whatever, preferred to have shoes that are fairly like, you know, not a lot of padding in them, right? So they don't mess with your squat or your deadlift. So these feel fine, yeah. But I've worked out in like chucks and like wrestling shoes before, and these are kind of a similar idea. I like them, yeah. I would not recommend them for like running and stuff. But yeah, just for like working out and having your feet kind of be able to attach to the floor well and not have a lot of padding in between. It feels good, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't run them. We'll be playing basketball and that stuff. Okay. Do one more of those. Zero. Again, XCRO. Go. But what are they giving you a hard time about, White Knight? You might have told me before. Whew. Yeah, I'm not doing actual no weight on the bar, but dang near pretty close. Try not to do like absolutely just no weight in general, but I'm also trying to do it that way it doesn't feel too bad. So, yeah. Decent form. Thanks, bro. I don't think that's actually a problem with buck meat. I think that's like one of those high school gym teacher things, isn't it? It's actually okay. Might be actually fine. Excess noise all the time. Wait, what do you do? Oh, they're making noise all the time? Oh, I see. Yeah, I think it's pretty natural. I think that's definitely one of those like high school gym teacher things where it's like, don't let your toes go, or don't let your knees go over your toes, that kind of stuff, you know? I think it's actually pretty fine. Those are nice lightweight. And especially with as far down as I'm going. But, you know, could always use more hip mobility, surely. Probably so. Probably so. It is fine, yeah. It is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Games and games. gains is real, bro. It's not just me either, right? No. Yep. Make counter noise. Oh man. Yeah, I used to do more low bar, but it really beat up my my arms. So what I got now is the safety squat bar, which I love. Feels very good. Very nice. Very cozy. Being a barbarian outside, yeah. I feel like during the diet process, I'm moving more towards rogue, and then eventually I'll just be a necromancer. Just have no gains whatsoever, but we'll hang on to there for a little while. Yeah. You like front squat, the super throw bar? You're crazy. You crazy. I respect it though. I respect it. No, we're not quite going druid mode. Definitely on the way down. Smaller and weaker as we go. But hey, if we get shredded, that's part of the game. That's part of the game. I just need to find a way to like feel good at that stage, right? To have confidence in my physique, even when we're what I consider to be like kind of tiny, you know. And I don't mean like body dysmorphia kind of stuff. I just mean like a lot smaller than I usually am, a lot smaller than the way I normally see myself, right? That's the nature of the game, especially with natural bodybuilding. There's all the gains all the way down. Warmed up now. Whew. That's the nature of the game. It is what it is. Oof. No, these are the same thing. They're just zero. Different brand, same idea. I bet. Kentucky. Yeah. I can lean you up. 4.5 months out. Putting in some work to chill out, right? Trim out, I should say, not chill out so much. Diet down a bit. But, I don't know, we still have like a long way to go, but I don't want to be getting like too lean for as long as as far as we are, but kind of where we're at. Thank you, Big Brett. Big flex for the 5 minute subs, man. Thank you. That I cut or bulk started lifting. I was like 12, so I definitely wasn't going down at that point. I probably was on the way up, right? So we got a ways to go, but yeah. Like, plenty of fat on my back still to go. Plenty back there. Still, I mean, still plenty on my stomach right there too, but definitely not looking too bad. For as far as we are, right? So, I don't know. 4.5 months. We got to sharpen up. We got to do like nice stuff, but definitely, you know, in a workable place right now. All right, we're getting there. Just for a week. But yeah, definitely getting there. And again, we're not trying to lose weight real fast right now, so trying to find a place where we can lock it in and feel good. Balance of training and not getting too hungry all the time and still going down. Right? You ran into or ran over a Bren Barbarian PvP? Not alone, yeah, because put the videos out there, man. If you want to try it out. Hip or groin pain? Not usually, thankfully. And yeah, I'm a lot leaner than last time we tuned in. Yeah, it sneaks up on you, doesn't it? That's how, I'm not really a rogue. Not really a stealthy creature, but if I start working on something, if you just notice a month or two later, like, oh wow, that's a pretty big difference. It's all right there out in the open, but it does sneak up on you sometimes. Yeah, I like the Arnold doc a lot. No comment, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I did like it. But you're probably one of the stronger PvP players in the whole game, Grab, though, so there's that too, right? There's that too. Part of the deal. Yeah, Ren's cool. Yep. That's neat. Let's put a little more weight on it. Keep working our way up. Trying to get some activation here. Because what you don't want to do is just get bone dry lean and then just have to sit there for a long time like we did last year. Any guilty pleasure foods like sweet sauce that make cutting for me harder? No. I don't really struggle with like resisting that kind of food. I will say though that I've been adding fruit into my diet. I think I'm going to have to cut it out. So I think fruit is good. And it provides like micronutrients and stuff, but I think that it makes me hungrier after I eat it because of the spike in blood sugar. So I'm going to have to cut out fruit. I'm not enjoying it. This makes my diet harder for no reason, I think. I could get calories and carbohydrates from different sources that don't do that to me. But yeah, I don't really struggle with it. I'm not eating food like that when I don't need to, right? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm small. But again, we've got 4.5 months, so we can't be getting too skinny too quick. But at the same time, we want to get diced up and not have to suffer too hard to get there. If we can avoid it, unnecessary suffering. It's been a repeat day though. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah. So I might have to cut the fruit out, even though I'm liking it. This makes things harder than they need to be, I think. What fruit? I mean, I've been obsessed with pineapple, which is probably why. Like strawberries, blueberries, pineapple. Apple's a little bit more of a fiber thing, and I could work some apple probably in instead of the other stuff. Apples are good. But yeah. Yeah, pineapple's insanely good. However, yeah, the calories fit, but I think the profile just gets me a little too, like it just sets my hunger up a little bit, I think, so. New testing is showing crit amp at 200. Good to know. Blueberries are good too, but once again, it's just, I think the fruit sugar kind of gets my hungry going. Promo code, thanks for the 73 months, man. Appreciate it, dude. Looking leaner? Yeah? Yeah, we've been working on it. Yep. Trying to get too small. Yep. And I probably do about, I don't know, around 200 calories burned per hour on the treadmill. Walk pretty slow, so that's very good to know, though, Ray. Very good to know. I'm still overcapped by a good amount, I'd imagine. Try not to get too small, but you're definitely at that phase already where you look tiny with clothes on. And I'm not lean enough to look good without clothes on yet, so it's like, fuck. But yeah, I've got a lot of wiggle room still to play with the food before we really get down to business. A 4-month cut is not a short period of time, but it's not a long period of time either, really. We've already been kind of, ever since I announced that I was really going to do it, I already kind of got it. Video dedication, yeah. Definitely. I don't think I look good until I'm very, even then I look kind of bad because my shoulders are so small. But whatever. If I can maintain some arm mass this time around, that'd be good. And if I do classic physique, it'll be fun to drop the legs too. Because my legs look actually pretty cool when I get lean, because I don't really pose them for physique, right? Nice KBM. How's the back going? I think my back is better. Yeah, I think my back is like noticeably improved. So, that'll be fun. I don't know if it's good or good enough, but whereas I'm not really sure if my arms and shoulders have improved, I'm pretty sure my back has improved. So that'll be good to put the hurt on some people with the back. That'll be good. So yeah, I think the 5 years of HEX bar training we've been doing in between shows hopefully will pay off. Yeah. Well, the shoulders I've been hitting those pretty hard for a while too, so yeah. Yep. Trying to get back to normal schedule. And alright, thanks so much for the prime, man. No, Alan, we're staying natural forever, brother. Yeah. Unless for some reason my body stops making testosterone, then we'll investigate therapy for that, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. End fitness goal is just be in the gym forever. Yeah. I also compete in natural bodybuilding at the pro level, so there's that too, but that's more of just like a sort of outcome of the hobby. Not the hobby, but outcome of the passion. I'm also kind of a competitive guy, so I like to put my best efforts up against other people's best efforts and win. So that feels good to me. But no, the real deal is I just want to work out forever. I just love training. It makes me feel good. It wants to be part of my life forever and ever. Another reason we're staying natural, so yeah. Running, and that was my sport in high school and into college, so I've been there. Yep. Been a runner in the past. Mostly focused on the weight training nowadays, though. But I did miss having a good chunk of nice, steady state activity in my days. So we've got a treadmill going these days. Not running so much, but it's nice. Sure, walking while we're gaming, which is fun. I'm gonna have to move some of that walking to the daytime stream, but I don't really want to do that yet. Probably just do just a little bit shorter nighttime walk so I can get to bed a little earlier and get up a little earlier. As it gets hotter, it's going to be more important to get up earlier so we can actually train properly before we get destroyed by the heat. Yeah. Yep. I like running, and sometimes I think about running. But yeah, the recovery demand is definitely more intense with running than it is for walking. So tighten the belt up a little bit. Harder to like it. Running definitely beats up my like lower legs quite a bit more than walking does. Drugs aren't worth it? No, they're not. They are not. It is not something that I'm interested in doing. Never has been. Never has been. I'm just gonna keep working out and trying to get the right kind of food intake for my goals and try to get some sleep along with everything else we're doing and let that be what we do. So, and yeah, like I said, you know, if for some reason your body stops making testosterone, then you can investigate ways of having your body have enough testosterone, like any other medicine, right? If you need a certain kind of medicine, you can look into that medicine and maybe it would improve your quality of life. But if you don't need that medicine, it can be very dangerous to take medicine that you don't need, right? It can cause all kinds of weird things happen to your body, right? So, not interested in that. Not going that route unless we need to. But taking other sorts of performance enhancing drugs is also just worse and scary. So I compete in bodybuilding, but not to put food on the table for my family, right? What my family needs is for me to be alive and around for a long time, right? So, yeah. I like the natural bodybuilding look too. I think it's awesome. I like to follow other natural bodybuilders, and I'm a little bit disappointed when they decide to go enhanced because, you know, one, they're potentially making a choice that's bad for them and their health, and two, it's like, oh, bummer. Well, I can't really relate to them in the same way now, right? We're not really on the same path anymore. Not really working on the same journey. Similar for sure, but you know, it's different, right? They're no longer really doing your sport. They're doing something different. It sucks too, man. It's so frustrating because you know it's gonna happen, and it always will happen. Is people will take drugs for a little while. They'll get about as big as they're gonna get on their current dose, and then the only way they can get bigger is just taking more drugs. And so you go from somebody who's a natural bodybuilder to somebody who's just progressively taking more and more drugs because that's the path they're on. It's not a good combo. As long as you're honest about it, yeah, it's definitely better to be honest than dishonest. But it's still just like, still a bit of a bummer for me. But of course, I want people to be honest, yeah. All right. See if we can get this moving a little bit without messing up my hips too much. Well, it's just like they just can't progress, right? They decided to hop on drugs because they felt like they couldn't progress as a natural. So then they progress as much as they can on their current dose, and then they have to take more drugs. And that's like the only way to get better at that point is to take more drugs, which is not good, right? Yeah. Not a good place to be. And the only way to progress is to further, you know, put your body, you know, at medical risk. Sucks. Oh well. Mid-July, do you know, is my understanding. Living a fight next to the 64 months, I want to back, dude. Some calf flexes for you. Thank you, man. Hey, you could be solid 240 natural. You could. You could. I believe it. got to take a break from squatting. I think my like hamstring hip connector starting to get tightened up. I don't think I would name it that, Kuso, but yeah, I'm still thinking about doing that, yeah. And board a seal, big flex for the 14 months, man. Appreciate it, dude. Just didn't set it up before today. Just getting to work. Had enough other stuff to do this morning. But yes, I think it'd be cool. Yep. Been training for 6 months. You've been dieting down. Do I keep losing until I become shredded, or should I start bulking? That's up to you. What do you want to do? Maybe not far off, though. Yep. Maybe not far off, but yeah, I just didn't do it today. I still think that's a good idea. Regular massages? Never, no. Never have. A lot of people recommend them. A lot of like the pro athletes recommend them. It probably wouldn't be bad, but no. Has not become part of my my thing. Nope. But yeah, I probably need to quit doing those for a second. Which is annoying, but that like hip connector definitely gets a little bit mad sometimes. I don't want it to get worse. It's annoying, like a hamstring and hip. But again, it's like I hadn't done squats in a bit, so hope it doesn't get too mad. Yeah, like hip, hamstring, groin connection is kind of fussy sometimes, so we won't fight it. Oh yeah, I mean, I bet, but that's a lot of time off work. And not even like the kind of thing where it's like, you know, it's not worth it. It's just haven't worked it in yet. If I'm at my ideal weight, how would I go about losing fat and adding muscle but staying around the same weight? Check back in like 3 years after building muscle and losing fat. Oh, that's all for it? 'Cause I like it. You're not gonna stay the same weight, man. You might need to spend some time building muscle, then dieting down, or you could diet down and then build muscle, but trying to stay the exact same weight all the time is probably not really gonna help. Training apps for trainers? I mean, I'd probably start with an app. Truly, I think a lot of trainers are full of shit. Unfortunately. Alright, I think unfortunately I'm also done with that for now. I really don't want to make this thing mad because it stays mad for a while and it's really annoying. So, let's not do that. The hamstring hip thing starts to get a little tight. We'll call it. I probably could do some of these though, I'll find out. I promise through knee when you're squatting. I'm gonna have the clicks, and then once I rest for a week, interesting. Might need to start working on your like some like quad isolation stuff and strengthening the muscles that kind of surround your knee. That could be good. Yeah, the idea of staying at the same weight all the time is just not really gonna work. You gotta spend some time building muscle, and you gotta spend some time losing fat. And doing those two things at the same time is hard to do unless you're really good at lifting. You're usually gonna only be able to do one at a time. You know what I mean? Alright, that's enough of that. We did a couple squats though, it really wasn't that bad. Mostly it's just like acclimation to the point before it. Like obviously, I do it forever, but like my legs and stuff are still a little tight. So I'll just call it there for a little bit on that. Yep. Do I share my training workouts? I mean, I stream the entire thing every day, so there's that, right? Like this is my actual training for the day. I'm not just kind of like, you know, doing like a workout walkthrough. This is like my workout stuff. It's here for you. I don't always have it written down though, but you're in the right place, yeah, for sure. You're in the right place. How do you hit back, shoulder, and home gym? So it would be back and shoulders, or how to hit the back of my shoulder? I mean, because even just picking stuff up works your rear delt a little bit, but I like to do like chest supported rear delt rows. I like those. Or you can do them just without chest support either. Do that, you can do like the kind of face pulls, although I don't love face pulls. I think my favorite thing is like the chest supported kind of high row. not a big range of motion, but if every time I train legs, I train traps too, we'll be in good business. No workout motion, okay, sure. You can pretty much ask whatever on whatever stream, yeah. I'm just doing my thing, so sure. Yeah. I'm pretty much just doing my thing, hanging out as we always do. We'll start working on these a little bit too. I'm probably gonna take the knee sleeves off though. Probably will. Oh, I need these for squats. And I probably also don't need to be doing the low bar. I could do low bar on that thing, but I don't know if I need to. Adding weight to get bigger, and let's say lift consistently with better form. I mean, both of those things are progressive overload. That's what you need to do. You need to get better. You need to do more over time. So whether it's more weight, more reps, more sets, better control, time under tension, better form, all those things are improvement. You want to improve over time. Weight is one of the things to improve with over time. But eventually you don't want to like lift light all the time, right? Can you get bigger without creatine and protein? Of course, yeah. Of course you can. Creatine and protein are good and helpful, but yeah. Yep. How do you guarantee where you're targeting with ability? So it sounds like you may have locked onto something, Kuso. You don't want to lock onto something. Trying to gain weight, but you can't? Yeah, you can. You just need to eat more food. Yeah. You have to eat more. Nope, eating more is the answer. You already knew the answer. You said, any tips aside of eating more? Nope, it's eating more. Sorry. Nope. It is eating more, brother. A lot of people say that. It's like, do you have any tips for getting bigger besides eating more? It's like you know the answer already. No, sir. You gotta eat. You have to eat. That is how it works. Not really escaping it. Yeah, make sure you're training hard, getting good rest, and eating. Yeah, have to. Have to. Yeah, it's fun that you already knew that. No, creatine and protein are great. And by the way, my sponsor Legion is doing a massive buy one, get one 50% off on their website right now. Exclamation mark Legion, stock up. It's huge right now. Stock up while you can, exclamation mark Legion. Get it going. Had to do a little restock myself today. Yeah, it's buy one, get one 50% off on like dang near everything on the website, so yeah. Those are knee sleeves. Yeah. Oh man. Played some out recently? No. Played Diablo. Played a lot of Diablo, it's been fun. Keep playing more too. We were really noise. Oh. What do you think of weight loss pills make you have no appetite? That sounds not good for you. Take pre-workout? Yep, Legion Pulse. Yeah. You can take non-stimulant pre-workout if you prefer. Legion makes a non-stimulant pre-workout as well. It's just Pulse, but you just like without caffeine. Oh, my natty? Yeah. 100% lifetime macro, yeah. Indeed. Oh. We'll keep it that way too. But yes, I do like pre-workout, yeah. Oh, my calves are ready. No, sir. Now my calves can be like 1 second while I was taking a walk. But not usually where I wear them though. Or maybe sometimes I put my calves on doing the isolation machine. Because that way they're not kind of like a little barrier between the pad and my skin, but that's not anything besides just comfort. Pressure. Something like that. Also, everything looks good? Yeah, I haven't been walking as much. When I walk, my legs get real like kind of pumped and they don't really show a lot of definition. But you know, when we're not walking as much, the legs can kind of cut up a little bit differently. Cool. They look even crazier when you shave them. Yeah. I'll probably do two chicken, one steak. Two steak is a lot of fat, which is fine, but if I do a walking pad or something, no, I've been dieting for months already. Y'all don't fucking listen. It's fine. I gotta give you a bit of a hard time. Y'all don't fucking listen. I talk about diet all day long. All day. And it's like, hey, are you intermittent fasting or something right now? It's like, I see you're looking a little leaner. Though I think the walking pad probably helps though, yeah. It does probably help. 4.5 months out from what? My next pro bodybuilding show. We've already been dieting for a bit though. No, we've been eating meat again for a bit. Current diet is exclamation mark fat loss. Watch to learn how to lose fat. I'm in a fat loss phase right now. Yeah. I have to just continuously redirect you guys to the information that matters. It's not always the answer to the question that you expect or even want, but it's the one that you need. You feel me? So I think the walking pad has helped, but it's not like, oh wow, what a surprise! I can't believe that I've lost 20 pounds. This is crazy. No, I've been doing this. I've been intentionally bringing my calories down for a while, but also adding activity with the treadmill over the past 5 months has probably been great. Yeah, definitely. But again, I can gain weight walking on the treadmill too. It's just a matter of what I'm doing with my food primarily, right? Yep. So when I'm talking about being a deficit of calories and eating differently and whatnot, that's what you should do. That's what I do when I want to lose weight. That's what's causing it, is an intentional, sustained deficit of calories, yeah. No surprises, you know? It's the diet. But yeah, the treadmill probably helps too. And I gotta just beat this into your head so you can go out and have the right information, because I don't want you to be misled, because there's a lot of sources of misinformation out there, intentional or unintentional, and I intend to be a source of good information. So, you have to pardon me when I'm a little bit direct. But yeah, so I'll keep doing the walks, but we gotta make sure that we don't do the walks a couple days before I do the show. Lose muscle weight? Probably a little bit, yeah. Probably a little bit. It's hard to not lose some muscle. How do you manage a bad mood from dieting? I don't usually get in a bad mood from dieting, thankfully. I don't do incline, just flat. Yep. Flat, slow walking while I'm playing video games at night. I don't usually get in that bad of a mood. But that's, I mean, you gotta kind of have that be part of your diet, right? You gotta balance it out. You gotta make sure that your energy level and hunger level is appropriate for your goals. You know? Appropriate for your life while still working towards your goals, I should say. But no, I mean, if you're just grouchy at everybody because you're making the choice to diet, and they don't have to necessarily suffer for that. But if you hear me being like, track your fucking macros, that's not me being in a bad mood from dieting. That's me being direct about diet like I always am. Now, I definitely think I can have like less patience when I'm like really deep into deficit, because I get pretty tired. But yeah, I mean, I think I get too angry all the time. Vitamins do I take? Yeah. I take the Triumph, yep. Yep. I'd say abs, like any other muscle, are definitely built from training them and then resting them and feeding them. But revealing them is definitely probably going to be some body fat loss. And most of body fat loss is balancing out your energy in, your energy out. And it's a lot easier to just eat less food and just burn a whole bunch more calories, right? That's what you're supposed to do? Sure, what are the calories on that, all right? Because food selection sounds fine, but the calories are what's most important, right? That could work. Just from a food selection standpoint, sounds good. I mean, hard to tell if I lost a lot of muscle weight. Maybe. But that's just part of the game, you know? Coming back. It comes back. I drink Legion Pulse for my extra caffeine. Let me turn this timer off here. That mountain is no longer a thing, although it was lovely. It was wonderful. We love the Primal Instinct mount. I recommend you get the Legion Pulse pre-workout, man. That's the good stuff. Let's see, we can do one of these probably. Between, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Keep up with the co-wallets. Get a little rotation here. We got plenty of time to train, so we'll do it. Yeah, I don't really drink energy drinks, but I definitely do like caffeine. I do. Big fan of caffeine, but I get it from pre-workout. Usually around exercise. Those out. I'm probably gonna put a teeny bit more weight on there though. Oh man. Do I have AC? I do not. No, I don't. It's just not quite that hot yet. It's warm, but it's not quite that crazy hot yet. Maybe it's not working that hard either, you know? It's not working that hard. Yeah, all the Legion stuff is like buy one, get one 50% off right now too, so really good time to get in there. Plus, you can still use my code Bajheera for 20% off and then double rewards points. I don't know if it stacks the buy one, get one 50% off though, we'll see. Nothing stacks. Make sure the hands doesn't be too mad at me. I don't want it to, but it can get a little tight. What's that blue one training right now? I'll give you one guess. If you've been here for the past 5 minutes, I'll give you one guess. If you just got here, I'll tell you. That's that Legion Pulse pre-workout, baby. Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Yeah, I mix the Pulse with BCAAs and salt though, to be fair. And then for my first couple drinks of the day, I'll mix it with Recharge Creatine. Very tasty. Very tasty. Looking really big. You're far too kind, bro. You and me both know I'm looking teeny tiny, but I appreciate it. We're dieting down. Trying to get too small though. Had a bunch of food yesterday, but it didn't really fill me out, which is fine. well, thanks. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get them natty gains going. Transform for sure. That's funny. I'm trying to make some gains. The thing is, I definitely feel like I'm pretty much the same person. But we may have built a little muscle over the years, that's for sure. Hope so. When I diet down, it's hard to tell. It's like, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, but I've still been kind of a gym nut. And pretty much the same guy since then, I think. I mean, I've expanded as a person, you know, as a husband and a father, and learned more about content creation and whatnot, but I'm still pretty much the same guy, you know? Been going to the gym for a long time. Yeah, that was my video RX game, right? I do remember that video. So funny people ask me that, man. Do you remember, hey, remember this video you made? It's like, yeah, that was me. Yep. Do you remember this milestone montage of some of the coolest things you've done up till then? It's like, yeah, I do. I remember that. Oh, indeed. That's a pretty cool journey. Yeah. That's how you know I'm natural. I haven't gained any muscle in 10 years. That's how you know. That's how you know I'm natural. Dang same. Oh. Now we'll hopefully be a little better this year. I give myself a hard time, but we'll hopefully be a little better this year. Compared to 2018, it's been a couple years, so I hope we've made some gains over time, right? Even though some of it wasn't the best training. Definitely come a long way though. So we got plenty of room to improve too, it feels like, huh? Plenty of gains yet to be made. You build it at home gym, how much it costs you? You gotta look it up, man. I don't know. Depends on where you're getting it and where you're getting it from and what you're getting. It'll depend. I definitely encourage you to do some research though if it's something you're interested in. It's pretty fun. But yeah, get on the internet, search it around. There you go. Yes, that's good. No, it's good, yeah. Still trying to decide if drinking pre-workout during the workout is good. I like to, yeah, Tony. I'd rather kind of like titrate the caffeine instead of just like front load it, you know what I mean? Personal preference, but yes. I was just giving you a bit of a hard time because I think I probably said the eat and pulse pre-workout like 5 times in the last 3 minutes, and then you asked me what I was drinking, and I was like, I'll give you one guess. But you were right. Yeah, I like it personally. I'd like a half scoop during the training and stuff, just kind of titrate it through. It feels good personally. Again, I mix it with BCAAs and salt, so it's electrolytes and BCAAs. So the rest of the menu today? Probably gaming. Although me and Jenny haven't had a date day in a while, so could do that. We'll see. But probably thinking about getting back right on the schedule. Back on the games for a little bit during the afternoon and then back in the evening. A specific diet? Yeah, so do you understand the basics of fat loss? Because if we understand the basics of fat loss in terms of tracking your calories and macros and stuff in a deficit, then we can talk about what I'm doing in particular, but until then, it just doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Oh. Well, if we have the basics understood, then we can talk about it. But if we don't, then we gotta start there. We gotta get the basics. I don't want to confuse you. But just in general, I'm eating chicken and salad and oatmeal and protein drink and protein bar. That's about it right now. I was eating some fruit, but I think I have to cut that fruit out. I think it's making me a little too hungry with the sugar spike. Even though it's fruit sugar and it's good, it's just annoying to be so hungry afterwards. So, might have to cut that out for now. Do the low glycemic stuff. It's just a little bit high glycemic, right? Yeah. You shouldn't be in here. Bug. Are you a bee or are you like a little one? Either way, you got off my room here. Just let you. You gotta go. I don't know where you went, but you gotta go. What are you? Are you a bee? You look like you're a bee. You need to get out of the gym though. Come on. Go. There you go. Towards the light. Towards the light. Nope. Come on, back over here. Whatever. Dev says cutting weight, so less gaining weight. Right. Do you know how to achieve that sort of thing? Did they not throw on a VOD? No, I think we're done with VODs for a little bit. I don't want to confuse people. The other parts are pretty fun. Yeah, it is. Dude, you gotta go. We're flying around me. Not listening. Not listening. I don't want to kill you. You're like an endangered species, but you need to get out of the office. Come on. Get on. Get on out of here. Trying to blow some wind on you. I'm not trying to hurt you. You gotta go. I swear, you can leave my hand. Go. Out of my room. Get out of my room. Get right away. Nice, thanks for the 115, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, dude. Those also move on people's brains? I think they were just getting people drops. Which was good. Well worth it. Yeah. Don't know much about dieting? That's okay. Well, here we go. Watch this video real quick. Because when I tell you the foods I'm eating, it's like, it's fine information, just doesn't really help you, right? It doesn't, you're like, oh, so if I just eat chicken and vegetables and oats, like that's good. It's like, maybe, but you need to understand how the actual numbers work for fat loss. Right? But that is kind of mostly what I'm eating. But again, without the kind of key info of the amount of calories you're eating, then it's just not really that helpful, right? Thank you for the night's fire. Appreciate it, man. So you're always in here lurking, bro. No, the VODs were great. They were great. It's just outside of drop time. I don't think we're going to be using them the same way. Just be offline, you know? Yep. Only in between 12 and 20, then fasting. Yeah, whatever. No, see, that's what I'm talking about, right? Where you think it promotes more fat burn, it doesn't. And you're controlling your blood sugar, maybe, but your blood sugar will figure it out anyway. That's personal preference, which is fine. But you're not going to burn more fat by not eating during certain periods of the day. They're going to burn fat by being in deficit of calories. So I just want to make sure you understand that. So type !fat loss, learn how to track your calories. If you're not doing that already, then just not eating during certain parts of the day may accidentally lead you towards your goals, but you don't know why it's doing that, so I don't want you to be confused. But if you are seeing improvement doing that, that's awesome. I just would still encourage you to like track your stuff so you know what's causing the fat loss and you can adjust if you need to change something up, which is probably what happens during the course of your diet. But that's good. I'm glad you're seeing some good results and feeling good. Oh, I like that. That's like a prime example of like not quite getting it, unfortunately. When people attribute the intermittent fasting to why they're losing fat, that's just mistaken, right? The fasting may be helping you be in a deficit more comfortably, but it's a deficit that's losing the fat, not the fasting, right? You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is you could use the same meal timing schedule but eat in a surplus and you would gain weight. And similarly, you could eat in a deficit but eat all day if you wanted to from the moment you woke up to when you went to bed. You could eat very frequently during that time and you would lose weight. That's what I mean. But if you found something that's working for you, excellent. But still watch the !fat loss video, put your food on a food scale, and track it so you know where you're at, right? Eating late right before you go to bed can also be a weight gainer. Ding, 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 ding. False information. You have directly contradicted what I was just saying. No, sir, that is wrong. Ding, 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 ding. Wrong info, exactly, right? That's what I'm talking about. People don't know. You don't know this stuff. And you have things that you think will help you and they don't. You have things that think that'll hurt you and they don't. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's just false. I eat 1,000 calories before I go to bed. Wake up lighter. You know, that's not how it works. Promise. That's why I'm trying to help. I'm here to help. Dispel some of that BS. Not the case. Now, if you're eating a bunch and puts you in a surplus right before bed, sure, but it's a surplus deficit, right? You gotta hear me. You gotta hear me. I feel like I talk a lot. It doesn't get through. Eventually it will, so I'll keep saying it. You know, so for some people it might, right? I'll keep saying it. Trying to help you guys out. A lot of BS to cut through. Centuries of BS to cut through. Unfortunately for some people, but I'll try. I will try. But that is another sort of like not true thing that people do say. You know. For me, I also work out right first thing in the morning, so it's nice to eat before bed. Whew. Small legs, yeah. We're dieting down, so everything's pretty skinny at this point. But I don't know, we're not that bad. This thing back a little bit, not that bad. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, when we're dieting down like this, everything's gonna look kind of shrimpy, wimpy, but we're not that bad, truly. Nah, man, you look good. Well, then shut the fuck up about my small legs, then. And why lead with that if you're like, oh shit, my bad, you look good, bro. Yeah. Fuck, I thought, yeah. Winky face? Okay, you're banned. I hate the winky face. Yeah, you're banned. You gotta watch out, man. We're actually, I guess we're kind of getting into the dieting phase, aren't we? You gotta watch out for these morning gym streams. Start talking all that crazy stuff. And you get sent to the shadow realm. I don't know, man. You gotta watch out. At least stick to your guns. Don't backtrack and give me a winky face. At least stick to your guns. You know what I mean? Like. The winky face definitely comes in, yeah. At least stick to your guns. Don't try to get all cute while you walk away from your comment and backtrack. At least lean into it, brother. Come on now. But yes, we definitely lose all of our games when we diet down, but part of the game. Part of the game. I gotta do a few of these too, I think. Hamstrings feeling. Got a little knot in there or something. At least stick to your guns. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing these very heavy. I'm just doing it like a little kettlebell right now. But I'm gonna do some more HEX bar too. Cardio are great. Are great. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't understand the base of anything. No. All good though. I've never had them, Logans. Never had them. Jenny likes energy drinks, but I usually just took the pre-workout for my caffeine. That sounds pretty good. So go more of these, and we'll switch over to the hamstrings. How much more time we got? Is fast, slow metabolism an actual thing? Some people have higher or lower calorie demand relative to each other. Some people just have a high calorie demand. That would be called a fast metabolism. But there's no situation where you can't like eat enough calories to gain weight even if you have a fast metabolism. Never tried that one though. We're sponsored by Legion, so their Polish pre-workout is my recommendation. That's the one I use first. The best one I've ever had. So easy recommendation. It's just the best one. Yeah. But yeah, Viking. So I'm having salad for veggies, like sort of a mixed salad. I have a lot of chicken because I like it right now. And I'm having oats as a carbohydrate source. That's easy to make. That digests kind of slow. I'm having a protein drink. It's just like a little protein supplement. And I'm having some protein bars for like kind of like a tasty little treat with good macros. And once again, all those are food items that hit my macros, help me have energy that I like, help me achieve my goals and whatnot, right? So there's nothing necessarily magic about those things. That is what's working for me right now across the parameters of course, get my calories and macros right, but also giving me the kind of energy and feeling and digestion that I want to, as close as I can get to what I enjoy while in a deficit of calories, which is not a real severe deficit, but it's part of the deal, right? Yeah, I will warn you guys, as we get deeper into the deficit, try to not mess with me too much, all right? I don't really get the bad attitude. I don't usually get real grouchy in a deficit, but I do have a little bit less patience, so just heads up. These morning gym streams are a great place to catch a perma, man, if you say the wrong stuff. Like if you're not on my team, basically, like if you're not on my team, if you're not rooting for me, if you're not cheering for me, I don't want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? So, it's how it is. Especially when I'm like really intentionally going after something that I'm passionate about. Yeah, try not to say stupid stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea, Logans. I don't even know if that's a true statement, so it sounds like you're kind of just talking out of your ass. So, he might not have enjoyed that. Why am I currently cutting? Competitive pro natural bodybuilding. I don't do bodybuilding as my profession, but when I compete in the pro division now. I know you stick to the basics of dieting for the most part, but when you go to the competition day, you dabble in carb cycling. So, I don't really think of it as carb cycling, but there are going to be some days where I have to eat a little bit higher carbs. Yeah, so, but yeah, for sure. Does that come down to RMR, thermic effective food? Was what come down to what? Fast metabolism? Oh, I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, some people just, yeah, I mean, the bodies are just different. They just have a higher energy demand. There's probably places where you can look up that information. Like, what determines a fast or slow metabolism? Some people are just different. This is what it is. But, I feel like the real answer is whatever it comes down to, eat accordingly to your goals, right? Because what does it matter, like, why you require 4,000 calories a day to gain weight, and this guy doesn't? Like, who cares? Just, if you're trying to gain weight and you eat 4,000 calories a day, are you going to complain that your friend only has to eat 3,500, or are you going to eat 4,000? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to do what you need to do. Who cares? How do I say motivated? Well, I don't always feel like it, but the workout is kind of part of the deal, but I also just really enjoy it, right? I really enjoy training, and I like the way it makes me feel when I work out, and I don't like the way it makes me feel when I don't work out. And I also have goals associated with training where every day is an opportunity to work towards that goal, and if I don't work towards that goal, then it's kind of a wasted opportunity, right? So there's a lot to it, but you don't always feel like working out, but you just do it anyway. Because you're kind of committed to it, right? Hey, cool, thanks for the prime, man. Big flex for it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. How do you feel if it's a workout day? Not as good, But sometimes if I've been training really hard, then it's good to take a rest day. And I don't really mind, I don't beat myself up about it too much. But no, I mean, I'd rather not just kind of like play the workout. Don't feel as good. Don't feel as good. think also people with a fast metabolism don't eat as much food as they think they do. That also happens. I had 2 Pop-Tarts for breakfast today. I literally can't gain weight. It's crazy. So, this probably just comes down to habits, right? But it basically doesn't really matter, right? Because that's how it works. Just gotta do it. Use that bar in place of a squat or deadlift? Sometimes. When it's a full body shape, probably not for a while. Yeah, nice Viking, do it. Do it. Yeah, probably not for a bit. Probably not right until before it's time to compete, really. Had to switch to intermittent fasting and low carb to lose weight. Yeah, how many calories a day do you eat? Because I bet you didn't. But if it helps you, sure. If low carb and intermittent fasting help you stick to the amount of calories you need to eat, sure. But if you don't know how many calories you're eating, then you're kind of missing the whole point. You know what I mean? Eats frequently throughout the day. Yeah. How many calories are they eating? This is what I'm talking about. Like like all this other shit is so irrelevant compared to the actual number of calories you're eating. You know what I mean? That's why I just beat it into your brains every day. You plan your workouts? A little bit. Yeah, nobody's gonna gain weight on 1,800 calories a day. Yeah, nobody's gonna do that. That's a different question. But if you're, okay, you can lose weight on 1,800 calories a day for sure. That's why you're losing weight, not because of the low carb or intermittent fasting. You're losing weight because you're eating 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day, right? Yeah, I like the Sadie squat bar a lot. When I'm cutting, do you find it hard to play with your kid? No. You gotta suck it up. Gotta suck it up a little bit. I can be tired for sure, but you have to do your best, definitely, because you can't like have your kids suffer because you are deciding to diet, right? You know what I mean? So, how about you just eat a certain amount of protein and keep it under 3,000 calories, good enough not to track, right? No. Logan, you got a dent in your head, brother. As you ask me all these bonehead questions that you know the answer to because you just heard me say it. Why are you doing this to me, bro? Signs of aging? I don't know, but I'm only 33. You got a dent in your head, brother. You just keep asking me questions that you heard me just say something about. No! Just randomly eating calories is not probably going to be good enough. I mean, I don't know. What is your goal? Maybe. Maybe it's going to be good enough. Good enough for what? No, if you're serious about your goals, you got to track your stuff. For main gaining, if you give it a try, find out, I guess. But 150 to 200 is kind of a big range of protein. Main gaining. Give it a try, bro. See how it happens. You got a dent in your head, bro. All right. Give it a try. Main gaining is kind of BS anyway, but I think you're kind of trying to piss me off a little bit. All right. Morning gym session. Just knocking the rust off. Yep. Knocking the rust off. Exclamation mark fat loss. Do a quick review. But starting at 200 grams of protein, 3K calories, start there and then adjust as necessary. It's a fine way to do it, truly. Seriously. Sure. Give it a try. It could be enough, it could not be, and then if it ain't, then you adjust. If it's too much, then you adjust. Give it a try, you know? for example, I'm losing weight on 3,000 calories a day right now, but it could be enough for somebody else, right? For you to stay the same or gain or whatever. Yeah, trying to get warmed up with leggy. Add some fire to your workout. I'm doing fine. You don't need to annoy me. That doesn't help my workout. That's fine. If people put as much effort into doing the work as they did to avoid the work, they'd be in great shape. Yeah. Yep. That's a big boy, Greg Brett. That's a big fella. That's right. That's right. But I would say 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass, because if you're trying to lose weight and you're like 100 pounds overweight, you don't need to support that extra 100 pounds of fat mass with protein, right? But I also I like to eat a fair bit, like good amount of protein. I'm eating like 250 grams of protein a day, and I weigh 190 something right now, so. How much did I spend more or less on my gym? I think I spent a little more on my gym than less. Got some new equipment, it was nice. Yep. It was more than less for this setup. All right. Yeah, if you're in a new PC setup, get it from Origin, man. Yeah. From Origin PC, hit them up, ask them what they think. Oh my goodness. I think it's time to do some hamstring work. I think it is. No, but yeah, I'm with you. I like higher protein for sure, so I do. But I think sometimes people get confused. They're like trying to lose weight, like, hey man, I'm having a hard time getting 350 grams of protein a day. Any advice? And I was like, wait a minute, why are we doing that? He's like, well, I heard people say you need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And I'm like, okay, let's tighten that up a little bit. Yeah, let's tighten that up. But I eat a good amount of protein. I just like it, right? Hey Logan, I'm gonna have to ban you, brother. I think you're trying to piss me off on purpose. Again, this is the second time. Yeah, Legion. It's buy one, get one 50% off. Use them. No, you're cut off for the day. You're not following directions. Buy one, get one, 50% off at Legion's website. The best supplements out there. You don't need to ask any other questions related to that. Boom, you're good to go. No other ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are good to go. Clear for takeoff. Catch you tomorrow. Check them out, show them some love, save some money, good to go. I swear, my 4-year-old follows directions better than some of you guys. And he doesn't follow directions. And he don't listen either. But he's better than some of y'all, I'll tell you what. Shoot dang. Shoot dang. I try to be patient with you guys, man. I try. Some of y'all, like I said, denters. Pure denters. Thank you for the reset, too. Appreciate that. Let me get a 2-head in the chat real quick. That's what I'm talking about. That's a 2-heads. There we go. Some hamstrings going here. Nah, guys, we're about 4 months out. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We're going to have fun out here. We're going to put some work in. But y'all got it. Don't be annoying me on purpose. I know you are. Don't be annoying me on purpose. I ain't got time for that. I got a reset though, bro. Put them all back. Because we're doing fine right now, but we're gonna have to make our push. We're gonna have to make our push to the 180s here pretty soon. That's gonna cost a little bit of patience. I'm telling you. Someone who started working at the gym, yeah, I mean, just be consistent. Plant-based protein is fantastic. Like the supplement that Legion makes, the Plant Plus protein is great, but when I was not eating meat, I was eating corn, I was eating gardein, tofu, tempeh, that kind of stuff. 33 working out for you're nice. Heard you're in good shape if you do body weight times 1 for bench, 1.5 for squats times 2 for deadlifts. I'm good on bench, but office gamer back really hurt my deadlift progress. Yeah, we're training them glutes. Train them glutes and hamstrings, for sure. Train them glutes and hams. One of the biggest things for my back. And try to like walk if you can. Try to get some walks in. But yeah, a lot of back stuff is actually just your glutes. Recommend that. Yeah, that's tough. Legion does not ship well outside of the US right now, I think. That's tricky. That is tricky. That's not just you. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, try to be consistent with the gym. Find if you're just new, like do some workouts that you like and do those consistently. Try to progress on them. I didn't really know much about it, Steezy. Didn't really know much about it. Heard it was an aneurysm though, which really sucks because it's just like you're there and then all of a sudden you're not. You know, that's really scary and sad. Big bummer. Big bummer. I think that kind of thing can happen to anybody. But yeah, that sucks. Definitely very sad. Yep. That's how it is though, it's real, you know? Gotta use the time that you've got well, and it seems like he inspired a lot of people, had an impact on his world, but yeah, it's still very sad. So, I don't think I followed him very closely, but you know, as someone who also enjoys fitness and having a positive impact on the world, I mean, you know, feel for him and people that loved him, you know? Yep. Plenty of exercise for the baby gets here. Yep, that's a good idea. Definitely. I don't want to run into the knees and walk and go for high pace, high distance, to lose some weight. Well, you got to understand walking is just going to kind of help you burn calories, and losing weight is going to come down to your food too. But yeah, you don't need to go real balls to the wall. I would just get, you know, walk for time, walk for distance. Walking's great. Yep. Sure thing if I can happy to help, man. Honey cereal? I haven't had apple pie, but the honey cereal is good, yeah. Those flavors are tasty. I bet the apple pie would be really good, though. Thank you, Steezy, for the prime, man. Thanks for the 9 months. Yeah, the pumpkin is lovely. I love it. I love it. Oh. Yeah, build the habits now so you can stick with it even when the baby's there, because you're not going to want to. Yeah. Oh. Build the habits now, and then stick to them when the baby's there, because you're going to be all tired and your schedule's going to be messed up. Plenty of reasons to not go to the gym if you decide that you're going to give yourself some, but nope. Stick with it. I'll be glad you did. Yeah, those 15 hours, woke up today, upper back, so much pain. No gym. Sounds like you probably need to get to the gym if you've been playing Diablo for sure. 16 hours a day. Yep. What is this nonsense? 80 pounds of dad bod still in your gut, but you can lift a fridge? That's, yeah, I mean, big, fat, strong. I mean, that's, you don't see all the strongman athletes being little skinny boys. They got that big power belly. Helps with leverage, lifting fridges and stuff. Depends on your goals. Thanks, Mary, for the power up. Big flex for you. Thank you, thank you. I can tell that you're new, Foopsie. Or Foopies. I can tell. I can tell that you're new. Because you're saying it's a barbarian workout. Like, what is this? I've never seen this before. This is a barbarian workout? Yep. Follow for Diablo. Thank you. We'll keep it going. But we've been playing Diablo a lot recently, but we've been working out for a long time before that. Honestly, we're going to be losing games. We're going to lose them. You can't stream the competition, no. We'll vlog it, but it's like it's its own thing. So, you know, they'll probably make people pay for the broadcast. a dude pre-workout is my Legion Pulse pre-workout, which is buy one, get one 50% off right now on the website. Exclamation mark Legion. My session sounds fun, man. Am I gonna cut for the comp? Will somebody please hit Steezy in the side of the head for me? Will somebody please give him a little slap to the side of the head real quick? Are you going to cut for the comp, he says. What kind of question is that, dude? Yeah. Give that man another dent in his head. What do you mean, am I going to cut for the comp? What do you mean? So first of all, of course you're going to diet for a competition. What do you mean? You have to diet for a bodybuilding show. It's a world championship event. You're just going to mail it in? And I've already been dieting for months. That's why I look like a little toothpick. I sit at my desk. I really only use my the standing element of my desk for the walking these days. No. I've already been dieting for a couple months though. Tighten it up. My blood pressure through the roof? Nah. It doesn't really, you guys really don't bother me that much. I like to mess with you, but it doesn't really bother me that much. But sometimes the lack of awareness does shock me a little bit. But that's okay. I can't really expect everybody to be paying attention to what I'm doing constantly. You know, that's fine. People, check it every now and then. I'm me all the time, and I'm doing my stuff all the time. But, so, expecting him to know that we've already been dieting for a couple months, that doesn't really make sense. But asking someone if they're going to diet for a bodybuilding show, that's kind of two-header right there. Of course you are, yeah. Or whatever. Thank you for that reset, bro. Welcome back. First gym stream in a while, y'all silly. I'm not warmed up for streaming either, huh? Took a couple days off. We gotta come back and act. And you know what? Right, but that doesn't mean that you of course you're gonna diet for a bodybuilding show. You're not just gonna show up. But maybe that was just a different way of asking the question, right? That's alright. Not gonna get that hard. Gotta get warmed up. I gotta get gotta get my fortified up for these kind of silly questions sometimes. But yeah, I know. Not everybody can follow the reps all the time. But you should follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Gotta get my fortified up, yep. Your unit depth, bro. I'm losing all my gains. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'd love to hear that, Slice. That's awesome, man. Big flex for the 5 months. Back in the gym, going down in weight and up in strength. That's so good to hear, man. Way to work, dude. Way to work. If you're reading this, assume I've been doing it for the next 4.5 months. I've been up for the last couple, yeah, for sure. Tightening up. My first career was content creation. Isn't that crazy? But I worked as a lifeguard when I was younger, like in high school. No, into college, I guess. It was mostly a summer job though, so. No, man. Stupid lucky. Stupid crazy lucky. Is it normal that it's taking a while to burn body fat? Sure, yeah. Takes time. 1 pound of weight loss per week on average is great. Yeah. Yes. And this part of your body is a great fat storage area, right? It's kind of out of the way. It protects your organs. It supports your bending over and picking stuff up. Yeah, this is a super, even for me, I've got, I'm getting kind of lean, but I still got plenty to lose right there. I'm on my back. I definitely hold fat there, so, that's gonna be some of the last stuff to come off. It's kind of how it is, right? I wrestled for a very short period of time. I was mostly a distance runner. So how much are you losing per week, Slice? What's up, Crickson? Yup. Trying to get back in rhythm. Just work out a bunch, got super cut. Yeah, metabolism's already high, sure. Now I can't find the motivation. Well, get back to it. You're here today talking about I can't find the motivation, so it's already in your mind. You don't have to feel like you just gotta get it done, just gotta decide, just get after it. I'm 5'11". 30 pounds in 4 months, so that's like 16 weeks. 30 pounds down in 16 weeks, a little bit more than 1 pound a week, sounds perfect. Yep. Pre-workout protein, creatine, fatty eater. Creatine for sure, the Legion Recharge Creatine is what I recommend. Once again, they're on a buy one, get one 50% off sale right now, so pretty insane. Pretty insane right now. Definitely gotta hit them up on that one. So yeah, I'm 5'11", and I weigh like 193 this morning, but that was after eating a ton yesterday. I spent like 2 or 3 days like super tired, super hungry all the time, even like after eating a relatively good meal, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and refeed a little bit, get ourselves started again. Ashwagandha was in there was like a testosterone booster, natural testosterone or something that I liked, and it's in the Legion Triumph multivitamin, so I like ashwagandha just fine. I don't think any of that kind of stuff makes a huge difference, but what I would say is try it and see if you like it. But I would just go ahead and get the Legion multivitamin called Triumph with ashwagandha in it, if you're looking for that, because that, once again, that's on big time sale right now, so. 145, yeah. Time to eat, yeah. I would try to, yeah, you gotta get your food up. Yeah, gotta get your food up. Oh. If you're trying to gain weight, you gotta get your food up. Build STU, yeah, right. That's gonna take some time for sure. My go-to snack outside normal meals, I don't really snack. Like a protein bar. All my food is accounted for though, so it's not like I basically plan my entire day of food. What do you say, to keep the cardio in? Yeah. Want to affect weight gain? Not if you're eating enough. And it's like, thanks to the Prime Man, big flex for you. What you need to watch food is this here. You need to learn how to track your food and get your calories up. And cardio is still great. It helps you be better shape, more athletic, but you need to eat more food. You need to get more calories in. That's the most important part. It is. It is. That's what we talk about in the entire Atomic Stream every day. Yep. I agree. Trying to get the word out. Yeah, definitely. I'm with you. I'm with you. We talk about it constantly, but it's because it's so important, right? It makes so much of a difference. It's like the thing, right? It's the thing that allows you to kind of take your body and your body composition into your own hands, literally for the rest of your life, right? It takes discipline and it takes time, but it's what it comes down to, right? In addition to resistance training and whatnot, but I say this fairly frequently, is you train for your athletic goals. So you put your body through the things that you want your body to get good at, and then you diet for your aesthetic goals, right? You diet for what you want your body to look like, basically. Now you can definitely eat for your athletic goals in terms of like getting good nutrition and whatnot, but pretty much what it comes down to. You train for your athletic goals and you diet for your aesthetic goals. And anytime you need a little refresher, just come in here and type !fat loss. I'll get to the video real quick. It's not a very long video. And basically all it says is put your food in a food scale and track it with some kind of tracking app or whatever. Even if you want to do it by hand, you can. It's just there's all these apps that make it really easy to do it. And that transforms the whole game. It really does. Transforms the whole game. Yep. Yeah, you'll be surprised, Slice. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll be surprised. Don't be impatient. You got this. I mean, I'm pretty chunky a couple months ago. Like, You'll see. Just don't get impatient. Just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You'll get there. You'll be fine. I mean, yeah, I'm weighing like 190 something, so I've lost, 20 pounds in the last couple months, So, definitely. That's how it goes. And now I gotta make sure I'm not losing weight too quickly, but it does get hard. It gets progressively harder to get leaner than this. Not that I can't do it, it's just, it's gonna take a push and it's gonna be a little uncomfortable to get into the 180s. Thanks, Kyle. I'm feeling very small. But that is what it is. That is how it is. I feel very small. Oh. How about your calves? Dumbbells? Yeah. Stretch them? Squeeze them? Yeah. I've got like a weighted calf machine. I'll probably use that too, but I think it's better than using dumbbells because you can stretch your calves. The stretch is pretty important too. I don't mind newbie questions as long as you're not asking the exact same thing that I just said. Yeah, you know what I mean? As long as you're not like intentionally ignoring the things I'm talking about. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. All right. We got a little bit more work to do, but not too long because I want to try to get on stream or on date day on time. 1 and 2. I think we're going to try to start gaming around noon and then getting off the nighttime stream at midnight. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see. Ugh. But that does mean that we're kind of cutting an hour off the nighttime walking, potentially, right? So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I need to be doing that long walks anyway. But it'll be a shorter nighttime stream. A longer daytime stream. Which, you have to do that during the summertime, because it just gets really hot here. It's very nice today, but it will just unquestionably get just really hot later in the summer. And it starts to get a little like too hot to train even, which is annoying. But we're not there yet. Not there yet. How do you guys feel about posing practice on stream? Because with like 4 months out, I need to start doing posing practice. And I'd like to do it after my workout just to get it done. Is that going to be weird? Or the question is, it is weird. Is it going to be too weird? We need to move that somewhere else. Because it's going to be weird, but it's going to be too weird. One of the tough things about posing is that I always look like shit until I get really, really lean, so it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. But we'll see about it. walking in the daytime stream, I could do a little bit of walking during the daytime stream, but what I don't really want to do is walk twice. But I might have to at some point, you know. It would be later in the day. I like deadlifts. Yeah. I like deadlifts. But I don't really do a lot of like normal deadlifts these days. I do like HEX bar, which is not a normal deadlift. So when I say I like deadlifts, I'm not even doing them. But I feel like the way Robert Oberst deadlifts is not the way a normal person would probably deadlift in the gym. Just an extra hour? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Frickson. It would just be like a little bit at the end of the stream. When I start getting hungry, just walk a little bit. If I was gonna do it, that's how it would be, yeah. But I think that the amount of walking I was doing was a little bit excessive anyway, but maybe. Yeah. I don't know, I think deadlifts are good. I think deadlifts are a big back builder. But then again, it's like, who is the average person? How many meals? I only eat like 3 meals a day right now. I just eat like before the stream, after the stream right now, right? If you're not competing for the deadlift, you don't need a deadlift. Or eventually, maybe, I don't know. I mean, for me, I like the HEX bar deadlift more, just because it's like it's easier. But I think there is value in doing normal deadlift. But also, like, I'm not real fussy. Like, I thought same idea. Like, I don't need to compete. I don't compete doing barbell squats, so I don't really do a lot of straight barbell. I do safety squat work because it feels better to me, right? Yeah, Bash. Back in action, bro. Back in action. Let me skip this part of the song. It's troll. Alright. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I think that picking something up off the floor is great for your back, but yeah. I think that for me, again, I mean, maybe I'm making that same change because I think that normal deadlifts, I don't do those as much as HEX bar deadlifts. And normal squats, like barbell squats, I don't do those nearly as much as I do 50 squat bar. So maybe I'm an example of that, right? Bianco, thanks for the 4 months, man. Welcome back, dude. Ripping it, man. Just finishing up some leggies. A couple more sets of hammies. Nothing too crazy today, but I don't think this will. I don't think this will be hurting me. Hopefully. Just need to lose the weight. Well, I mean, are you nailing your diet every day? You're telling no. Just been playing Diablo. Probably both fine. From my understanding. Probably both fine. All right, one more set of this, one more set of cows, and we'll be done with that. With that. Leggies for like a little warm-up leg day. Do some chesties tomorrow. Little warm-up leg day. But I ate a lot of food yesterday, so today was a good day to do some legs. While we're actually feeling alright. I gotta figure out when we're gonna start doing a little bit more of a push with the diet. I don't think I need to yet. I don't think I need to, but I do need to see my weight move. I haven't really been seeing the weight move very much recently, but which is fine. We'll see how it goes. I feel like with 4.5 months out, we probably don't need to be really aggressive right now, but we'll see. I think I'm going to take the fruit out of my diet anyway, just so that I can manage my hunger better. I think the fruit is just not necessary. I just add another scoop of oatmeal for more carbohydrates, but less sugar. The oatmeal leaves me feeling really full too. When I have oatmeal chicken and salad, feel really full. Like I feel like I'm eating like a lot when I do that. But I think I'll probably end up being like less calories even than the fruit, but it'll also make me like less hungry. So I'm gonna try that out. I wouldn't mind eating rice, but everything has to with the rice. Oh man. Okay, this is a nice little warm-up leg day. Any beans? No, beans are fine. They don't digest the way I like. Like my situation is, if I have too much fiber, it actually has the opposite effect. It kind of like locks me up. I don't like it. My system moves through pretty good. So too much beans actually, you know, makes me feel worse. Legs looking pumped? That's good. That's good. All right. Let me go pee real quick, then we can do just a tiny bit of posing until I feel like it's too cringe, and then I'll stop. All right, we're back. What I need to get my second camera plugged in so I can see my back. That's probably the most important thing. Oh, you tree moving for a while? Yeah, Hex bar just feels good, yeah. I like it. I'm just getting this weird thing in my legs right now, and it might be because I'm walking so much, or just I'm not squatting as much, where I think it's like my adductor, but it's like in the back. That one that connects like up into your groin and stuff, that one gets real tight right now. I don't like the way that feels. But yeah. How do you structure a push workout differently? Differently than what? A cross ball? Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't do all that yet. I don't do all that yet. I don't know if I want to do posing practice on stream. Probably just wrap it up. I might do some posing practice off stream. Just see how rough it is. See how rough I look. However, it's about time to end the stream anyway. I'll do some abs, do some posing for a little bit, and then see you guys around noon. How about that? That might be a good plan. I want to get it started around noon. There is a possibility that me and Jenny will just do date day, because we haven't done date day in a while with Diablo and stuff. But we also might just power through the rest of the week and then start our like normal kind of like mostly weekday streams during the day and then one date day. We'll see. We've already missed 2 days of week streams. We'll see. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys follow the stream and look out for the morning gym streams on this channel until otherwise noted, and then it'll be on a different channel perhaps. I'm still thinking about doing that, but we'll see. Either way, I plan to see you guys around noon for the gaming stream. Play some more Diablo, maybe walk for the last hour or two of it. If I really feel like changing it up that drastically, we will see. But either way, appreciate the love. I definitely appreciate the gym crew checking in for the gym streams. No matter what channel I decide to put these on, gym streams are a passion of mine, and they're the kind of thing that I want to continue, especially as we move closer and closer to November's World Championship event. It'll be fun. But regardless, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing love. See you guys for Diablo in a bit, unless it's date day. Peace.